I ran 3 AI tools head-to-head for 30 days. Claude Pro, ChatGPT Plus, and Gemini Advanced. Same tasks, same prompts, real business work. I tested them on 5 things that actually move the needle: copywriting, coding, research, image generation, and long document analysis. At the end of this video, I'll tell you which one I'd keep if I had to choose only one. And if you're using more than one, which combination gives you the best return per dollar. Let's start with price. Claude Pro, $20 a month, gives you Sonnet 4.6 and Opus 4.6, a 200,000 token context window and Claude code included in your subscription. ChatGPT Plus, $20 a month, gives you GPT 5.4, DALL-E image generation, web browsing, and codecs for agentic coding tasks. Gemini Advanced, $20 a month as part of Google One AI Premium, gives you Gemini 3.1 Pro, a 1 million token context window, and deep integration with every Google Workspace app. All 3 together, $60 a month. The question is whether they earn that back. Round 1, copywriting and content. This is where most business owners spend most of their AI budget, so it matters. The test. I gave all 3 the same brief: write a cold email sequence for a B2B SaaS product, 5 emails, hook, value, objection handle, social proof, close. Claude won this round cleanly. The emails had the sharpest subject lines, the most natural tone, and the best objection handling in email 3. It reads like a human wrote it, not like an AI trying to sound like a human. ChatGPT produced solid work, structured, professional, but noticeably templated. You can feel the formula. It's good for first drafts you'll heavily edit, less good for content you want to send as is. Gemini's output was the weakest of the 3 for pure copywriting. It leaned too formal and the CTAs were generic. That said, if you're writing inside Google Docs and want inline AI suggestions, Gemini's workspace integration is seamless in a way the others aren't. Round 1 winner, Claude. Round 2, coding and automation. The test. Build a Python script that reads a CSV of leads, filters by deal size over 50,000, and sends a Slack notification for each one. Claude and ChatGPT are genuinely close on this. Both produced working code on the first attempt. Claude's code was slightly cleaner, better variable names, a proper error handler, doc strings included without asking. ChatGPT's code worked but needed a small fix on the Slack webhook setup. What pushes Claude ahead is Claude Code, the command line tool included with your $20 subscription. It runs agentic coding tasks in your terminal, reads your actual files, and completes multi-step work without you babysitting it. Gemini fell behind in this round. The code worked but was verbose, and the logic for the filtering step was roundabout. Round 2 winner, Claude, slight edge over ChatGPT. Round 3, research and web search. The test. Find the 3 biggest barriers to AI adoption in enterprise companies right now, with sources formatted as a client briefing. ChatGPT wins this round. Its web search integration pulls live sources, cites them clearly, and synthesizes them well. The output was a clean, usable briefing with actual URLs I could verify. Claude's research without live web access is still useful for established knowledge, but for questions requiring current data, it works from what it already knows. Gemini surprised me here. Google's search infrastructure gives it an edge for pulling live web content, and the Google Scholar integration is useful for technical queries. It fell slightly behind ChatGPT on synthesis quality, but ahead of Claude for live research tasks. Round 3 winner, ChatGPT. Gemini second, Claude third for live research. Round 4, image generation. This one isn't close. ChatGPT with DALL-E produces the best images of the 3, and it's not a small gap. Photorealistic renders, strong prompt adherence, excellent text-in-image handling. For thumbnails, social media assets, product mock-ups, ChatGPT is the pick. Gemini can generate images through Imagen, but the quality is noticeably lower and prompt control is less precise. Claude cannot generate images natively. Full stop. If image generation is part of your workflow, Claude is not your tool for that task. Round 4 winner, ChatGPT, not close. Round 5, long documents and context window. The test, paste in a 200-page investor report and ask for the 3 most significant risks to the business, supported by specific page references. Gemini wins on capacity. Its 1 million token context window means it can hold an entire book, an entire codebase, or months of customer feedback in a single session. For enterprise document analysis, legal review, or financial research, Nothing else comes close on raw size. Claude handles up to 200,000 tokens on Sonnet 4.6, about 1,500 pages, which covers most real-world use cases. Its analysis quality on long documents is arguably better than Gemini's even at lower capacity. The synthesis is tighter, and the citations more precise. ChatGPT handles up to 128,000 tokens standard, solid but behind the other two on this specific task. Round 5 winner, Gemini on capacity, Claude on quality, ChatGPT third, now the scoreboard. Copywriting, Claude wins. Coding and automation, Claude wins. Research and web search, ChatGPT wins. Image generation, ChatGPT wins, not close. Long documents, Gemini wins on capacity, Claude on quality. Overall, Claude wins 3 of 5 for pure business output quality. ChatGPT wins 2 of 5, but its image generation win is significant for content creators. Gemini wins 1 of 5, but that one matters enormously if you work with large files, legal documents, or enterprise data sets. So which one should you use? If you're a solopreneur or content creator, Claude Pro at $20 a month is the highest leverage pick. Best writing, best coding, best reasoning. Use Mid-Journey separately for images. It beats DALL-E anyway. If you're a marketer or agency, Claude for copy, ChatGPT for image generation and quick research. The $60 stack earns itself back within a week if you're running campaigns. If you're in a Google Workspace environment, Gemini is already embedded in your tools. Start there for free. Add Claude when you need writing quality. The smartest businesses in 2026 are not loyal to one platform. They use Claude for deep work, ChatGPT for creative and research, and Gemini for anything that lives in Google's ecosystem. In the next video, I'm breaking down how to automate your email inbox in under an hour, completely free, no paid plan required. That's coming Thursday. Claude Pro and ChatGPT Plus affiliate links are in the description. Both have free tiers so you can test before paying. Subscribe so you get that video when it drops. I'll see you Thursday.